Okay, thank you very much everyone for joining us here for this post-match press conference following India versus Namibia. We are joined by Ruben Trumpelman of Namibia, who will be fielding your questions following the game. As you all know by now, we are taking questions both in the room here in Dubai and also on Zoom. If you have questions on Zoom, please can you put your hand up on the platform, and if you're selected, you'll need to unmute yourself, ask your question, and then mute yourself immediately afterwards. So we will start by questions in the room, please.
Playing on this big stage against big boys, tell us about your experience. How's this journey been?
It's been a phenomenal journey. I think for us, the team going forward, we learned plenty in this World Cup for next year's Australia one. We're very excited. I think for us, it's a place we felt we belonged. Don't think this is the last time we'll be here, and us, the team, will come back stronger and hopefully get a few more upsets as we come back. So it's been really, really awesome. I really loved it, and the team really enjoyed the experience.
Hi Ruben, congratulations on a great journey in this T20 World Cup. You guys have played some good cricket. My question is, what do you think should the Namibian cricketers do to take that next step going forward after you guys have learned a lot from this tournament?
I think we've got massive exposure now playing against the best, seeing where we are, measuring ourselves with the very best. And I think for us going forward, I think we just need to sharpen up our basic skills. We know where the standard is and where we want to go. So for us, it's a good benchmark to go to. And yeah, as I said, hopefully we can get stronger as we go on.
Personally, what do you take back home over the last 4 to 5 weeks?
Personally, I think resilience is a massive thing. I think this is our first big bubble, 45 days for us as a team. And I think we came out stronger as people and as a team, growing closer to each other. And hopefully we can, in the future, learn out of this and take it onto the field and win some matches.
Playing at this level, is facing a genuine fast bowler is difficult or a genuine crafty spinner is difficult?
I think both have their aspects, to be honest. The 140 plus is something we got exposed to this tournament. And the first game against Sri Lanka, we struggled a bit, but after that we adapted well and we kept fighting. Spin, it's an interesting ball game always with T20 cricket, finding a balance between scoring boundaries and staying at the crease. So for us, again, a lovely learning curve for us going forward. We can, I think, want to express our brand of cricket going forward. We've got a nice tri-series coming up as well. So taking this experience, playing against the best in the world, we'll definitely implement that with our future progress.
Ruben, what do you think is your best moment from this tournament?
I think that's a quite obvious one. I think that first over Scotland is special. I think it's something I'll remember forever. I'll always have the trophy in my room. And it's something I'll tell my grandchildren when I'm 80 years old. I'll tell them about the one over. And yeah, it's awesome.
Just a final question from me. Obviously, your team has won a lot of respect from all the competitors that you've played against over the past few weeks. I just want to understand, back of house, what message would you have for people in Namibia and also people at Cricket Namibia to say thank you for the support that you will have received from them?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you. We had a massive fan base at home. You know, today we're playing for them, inspiring young kids to take us forward in the next generation. There's people that have never watched cricket, and now suddenly the World Cup is up. We've won 3 games in a row, and they're all excited. So that's awesome. That's all we want to create. Cricket is still a growing sport in Namibia, and this coverage we got here with people actually starting to support is massive for us. And hopefully we can inspire the next future stars in Namibia, homegrown, and that will be absolutely phenomenal. And we'll come back even stronger. So that's great.
Great, I'm sure you will. Thank you very much, Ruben. We'll now move to questions on Zoom, please. I can see quite a few hands here. So can we move to Anuj Mishra, please, for your question?
Ruben, when the T20 World Cup started, did you ever think of qualifying to the Stage 12 as you were competing against Ireland and Netherlands in the Group A?
I think if I understand the question correctly, you want to know if we wanted to qualify out of the group stages. Am I right?
Yeah, I just wanted to know that when the T20 World Cup started, did you ever think of qualifying to the Super 12 stage by defeating Ireland and Netherlands in the group?
that was always the plan. We didn't come here to play second fiddle. We wanted to express ourselves. We had this one opportunity, and we wanted to use it to the best of our abilities, show the world what we're made of as Namibians. And yeah, I think we did that. We always knew we were gonna come hard at all the teams. And luckily for us, it came off. Hard work paid off. We did the work through the lockdown, COVID, did the extra backyard training. And at the end of the day, that came through for us. I think just gave us the mental strength to push through at the harder times.
Brilliant. We'll now move to Nikhil Bapat, please, your question.
Yeah, hi. You must have learned a lot as a cricketer today watching the likes of KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma bat, or when the Indian team was playing, when Ashwin was bowling. Can you just elaborate your learnings? What did you learn as a cricketer when you played India today? Despite the loss.
Yeah, well, Kel and Rohit, fantastic players. I think they just showed their class going forward. And for us, the bowling unit, we need to get smarter, execute our skills better. And for me personally, it showed me I'm able to compete at the top. And for me to go further, I need to better my skills, definitely my execution of my deliveries. And with that, the possibilities are endless.
Great. And we'll take the last two questions, please, from Shubham Madan, please, first.
Yeah, hi. So first of all, congratulations that Namibia has also qualified for the next World Cup at the stages. So I would just want to ask one question, that how does the pressure will be decreasing from the Namibian side that they don't have to qualify this year? So how will the cricket will be going on in Namibia camp now?
Could you please repeat that? I didn't properly hear it, sorry.
Yeah, actually my question is to you is that Namibia is now qualified for the World Cup. So how the mindset of players will be there for the next World Cup, that they don't have to qualify now at the qualifying stage?
I think qualify directly for the World Cup, we miss a qualifier, which is massive for us. That's cutthroat always, and it's difficult conditions and always high stress. For us, it just allows us to have more prep for the World Cup, be better prepared, to be able to make the upsets we want to achieve. This team isn't done. We're ready for the next fight. And yeah, so that does take a bit of pressure off us, but also puts pressure on us to do it again. So we've obviously performed. We can't just sit back on our laurels. We need to keep improving, and we need to keep competing.
Sheikh Akum, please, your question.
How important was David Wiese and his experience for Namibian cricket in this World Cup?
David's a fantastic player. He's got plenty of experience around the world, and it showed in our difficult matches, especially against Netherlands when he came through at that 66. That's experience you can't buy for a team that hasn't got plenty of international experience. He just gave us a few ideas, kept us cool. And for us, a youngish bowling unit, he added some valuable insight, especially on that side. Learned a few stuff before the tournament, and yeah, he's really a great asset to have. It's really an awesome guy to have around us.
Great, and I can see one more question here, so we'll go to Rohit Juglan, please, for the last question.
Hi, Ruben. Just want to ask that you've been one of the big positives for your team. Want to know, team-wise, you guys did really well. Was there any individual goals for you? Any number or any specific player?
As I said in a previous interview, I would celebrate any wicket I get at this stage. It's my first major tournament on the big stage. And for me, I felt I did really well. A few stuff didn't go our way today. I would have loved to have Rohit. He's a phenomenal player. I think it's anyone's dream to have a big Indian scalp. But at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and we need to step forward and win matches. So whatever I can do in my capacity to do that, if it is bowling dots or hitting six or taking wickets, doesn't matter. I want to do it for the team and take that forward for us. So yeah, if that answers your question.
Thanks, mate. All the best.
Thank you.
Excellent. I think that concludes the press conference. Thanks very much for your time, Ruben, and congratulations on your journey.